So let's kick things off with the news from Ubisoft.
Okay.
Remember Prince of Persia? The Lost Crown?
Yeah, how could I forget?
The one that kind of took a lot of people by surprise with how good it was.
It was a really solid game.
Yeah, it was a solid game.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, it looks like most of the development team has been shifted to other projects.
Oh, really?
Which is a bit of a head-scratcher.
Yeah, I mean, considering how well it was received, that is a little strange.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was really well received.
Yeah.
So what do you think is going on?
Well, this move kind of comes at a time when Ubisoft's facing some financial headwinds.
Ah, I see.
They've had a couple high-profile releases that haven't quite met expectations.
Yeah.
So this could be a sign of them, consolidating resources and focusing on, those big budget...
Big hitters.
Yeah, those live service titles.
They tend to generate revenue over a longer period.
Exactly. Games as a service.
So reading between the lines, this might not be great news for fans hoping for a sequel to The Lost Crown.
Yeah, it's not looking great for a sequel.
It's almost like the industry is at a crossroads,
I think you're right.
trying to figure out what the next generation of gaming really looks like.
For sure. I mean, what is the next step?
Yeah.
And, this leads us to our next story,
Okay.
which has sparked quite a bit of debate online.
Oh, boy.
This is the Black Ops 6 and this whole pay for better audio controversy.
Yeah, this one's definitely raised some eyebrows.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, paying extra for better audio,
It's certainly a choice.
it just feels a bit off.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
Like, are we really doing this?
Well, I mean, the technology itself is pretty interesting.
Okay.
So, embodies immerse spatial audio. It creates a personalized profile, based on your ear shape,
Oh, wow.
which
Like
theoretically,
custom thing.
yeah, results in a more immersive and accurate soundscape.
Interesting. Okay.
But locking this kind of enhancement behind a paywall,
That's the part that's a little...
yeah, that's what's got people riled up.
Yeah. It's rubbed some players the wrong way.
And this kind of connects to a broader conversation happening right now about the increasing prevalence of microtransactions in games.
Yeah, it feels like it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Every game.
I mean, on the one hand, they can provide a revenue stream
Sure, I get that.
that allows developers to continue supporting games with updates and new content.
Right. The games have to make money somehow.
They do. Yeah.
But on the other hand, there's always the risk of them becoming predatory or creating a pay-to-win environment that feels really unfair
Absolutely.
to players who don't want to shell out extra money.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a tricky situation.
All right, let's move on to something a little more lighthearted, shall we?
Please.
We've got some Fortnite news, and surprise, surprise,
What is it?
it involves Disney.
Of course it does. Those two are like best friends now.
They're like besties, right?
Yeah.
So the leak suggests that we might be getting even more Disney content in Fortnite,
Oh, wow.
with official announcements expected at D23 Brazil in November.
Okay, so we got a little while to wait.
We've got some time. Yeah. But, I mean, we've already seen a Marvel-themed season
Yeah, that was huge.
and those Disney villain skins. But this seems like it could be something bigger.
Yeah, I think you might be right. And if you think about Disney's larger strategy, it makes a lot of sense.
And, well, they've been very vocal about their interest in the metaverse.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right.
And Fortnite, with its massive player base
Yeah.
and constantly evolving world,
Yeah.
it's like the perfect testing ground
Oh, for sure.
for that kind of integration.
I mean, just imagine entire Disney-themed worlds within Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah.
Fully realized worlds.
I mean, the possibilities are huge.
Huge.
Right.
Yeah. Could be really cool.
Let's talk about Helldivers 2.
Okay.
It's been killing it on PlayStation and PC.
It's a great game.
And a lot of Xbox players are clamoring for a port.
They're dying for it. Yeah.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
Helldivers 2 was published by Sony.
Right.
And it's unlikely they'd want to bolster their competitor's platform.
Yeah, that's the tough part.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a classic business dilemma.
it is.
On the one hand, Sony might not want to help a competitor's platform gain traction.
Of course not.
But on the other hand, there's the potential for increased sales and reaching a wider audience.
Right, more money,
Yeah.
more play
If
time.
they were to greenlight an Xbox port,
It's a tough decision.
it is a tough decision.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think they'll go for it?
It really comes down to how much Sony values those potential sales
Uh-huh.
versus the potential risk of boosting a rival.
Interesting.
We have seen, some collaboration between console makers in recent years.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's still relatively rare,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to major releases like Helldivers 2.
Yeah, so we'll see.
We'll see.
It'll be interesting to see if this signals a shift towards more cross-platform releases in the future, or if console exclusivity will remain the norm.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what happens.
Me too. Let's hit some of those rapid-fire news bites.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
First up, we've got a leak.
Ooh, a leak.
Mario and Luigi Brothership has shown up online a whole week early.
No way, really.
Who needs an official release date anymore, right?
I guess not. Leaks are the new release date.
Leaks are the new release date.
It seems like it.
Next up, Metal Slug Tactics is finally making its way to the Switch on November 5th.
Nice.
If you're a fan of the series or just love a good blend of action and strategy, this one is definitely worth keeping an eye on. And finally, we have a concrete release date for the Halo Flashpoint board game.
Oh, cool.
November 16th for the US and November 30th for the UK, EU, and Australia. If you're a tabletop enthusiast, this one looks pretty epic.
It does look pretty epic.
It'll be interesting to see how they've adapted the Halo universe for a tabletop experience.
Yeah, it's always cool to see how they translate video games to the tabletop.
It's a different beast.
It is, for sure.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of gaming news, what's the one thing you hope listeners take away from this conversation?
I think the biggest takeaway is that gaming is more than just a form of entertainment.
I agree.
It's a dynamic, evolving medium with the power to connect, inspire, and even educate.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
It's a world full of possibilities, and it's a world that's constantly being shaped by the players, the developers, and the communities that make it so special.
Well said. Well said to all you gamers out there. Keep exploring, keep playing,
Yes.
and keep those conversations going.
Absolutely.
The future of gaming is in your hands, and it's going to be an incredible journey.
Couldn't have said it better myself.